my wife suddenly started hating everything about herself, so I took it upon myself to show her just how beautiful she is. My wife and I had always had a beautiful relationship, but then she started working fully remote a few months ago, and this seemingly positive change made our lives hell. Instead of having more time together, we spent less time together than ever, and that's because working from home made her a shell of her former self. She would work in bed, and by the time she was done she claimed to be too exhausted for anything and would watch TV all day. When I was at work and couldn't cook for her, she started ordering takeout for every meal instead of cooking. She started complaining about looking bloated and feeling disgusting, and even stopped washing her clothes and showering because work made her too tired. It got to the point I begged her to at least try taking care of herself, but she said, "I'm too tired for that. Besides, we're already married, I don't need to impress you." The thing was, I still found her super hot and nothing could change that, so I tried to get her to see how beautiful she was to me. There was one specific night I decided to show her, and booked a reservation at the restaurant we had our first date. I even bought her a stunning new dress that was exactly her style. I came home to surprise her, but she was too tired to get out of bed to come and see what I got, so I had to go in and show her. I'm not sure what I expected, but it wasn't her breaking down and violently sobbing. It was the most painful cry I'd ever heard. I hugged and held her, and when calmed down she began apologizing. She said she was sorry a million times, saying she was pushing me away because she hates how she looks. She said the comfort of the remote job made her lazy, and she was now stuck in a cycle she couldn't escape. She hated how disgustingly fat she was. That's why we never did anything intimate anymore, why she refused to leave the house. She wouldn't shower because she'd cry when she saw her body. For reference, she only gained 20 pounds, and to me still looked more beautiful than a sunset on a perfect summer day. But I knew it wasn't about me, it was about her. She wanted to lose weight, so I started helping her. I began meal prepping for her. I learned to cook healthy versions of the fast food she liked. I bought her chocolate-dipped strawberries for snacking, and the sodas I got were zero sugar. We saw some progress, and she even started showering again and doing her skincare routines again. She looked so pretty doing it. I could tell she still didn't feel as confident as she used to though, and so I looked online for a faster solution. I found that cleansing her gut would help her lose weight, because apparently the average person has 7 pounds of harmful crap stuck inside them. I figured it would be good not even for weight loss but also for her general health, and so I encouraged her to hop on a Colon Breeze. Well, the first night she added the recommended powder to her green smoothie, she woke up needing to crap, and the next hour of her life was an unskippable cutscene of her eviscerating our toilet. I heard her screaming and grunting, but then I heard a shriek. I ran in to see if she was okay, and that's when she told me to look in the toilet. In the toilet were worms, and they'd just come out of her backside. I was kinda worried, so I immediately started Googling, but to my shock I found this was actually a great thing, because 60 million Americans have harmful worms inside them that they need to get rid of. Once I found that out, I knew Colon Breeze was something my wife needed much more than I thought. It took her 3 days of grunting on the toilet, but then finally on day 4 the worms were all gone, and along with them, her bloating disappeared too. It's only then that it became clear to me that the bloating was caused by these worms. She weighed herself right after, and in a matter of just 3 weeks, she had lost the 20 pounds she had gained. We went out for dinner that night, and when we came back she jumped into my arms excitedly with a kiss, which was the first intimacy we had shared in months. She took her dress off in front of me and tensed her toned stomach, and was giggling about how even after a big meal she looked so skinny. We made love for the first time in months that night, and it was incredible.